Hi there, Dave here, that foreign bloke in Udon Thani, Thailand. It's very hot and forecast is for thunderstorms and possible hailstorms in the next couple of days, so I shall see what happens with that. As for me, I am doing some jobs on the farm here. Yeah, so I'm going to do some continue with this job, hopefully try and get it done before the weather gets bad, and see how it goes. Right, back. Time to test this thing out. Run the wires there, everything there. So basically, let me open this cupboard. Right, these ones are supposed to only run when it's dark, when that sensor's activated. This one should be live all the time. So I'm going to plug them in there first to make sure the lights all work, and I'll go and check them. Right, first problem straight away, the fish lamp does not work. Let's see down here. Okay, one light is lit, but not the other. I bought 3 lamps yesterday, and it's like only one working. There could be some wiring problems. I'll have to double check the wiring. Right, I've disconnected it now. Basically there's 2 loose connections. I changed the light bulbs over, there's nothing wrong with the bulbs there. So it's a loose connection, and the fish light the same. I took that, pulled the pole in, and there's a loose connection. But that's been there for ages, so obviously I haven't redone the fish pole, so we shall see. But this one is a loose connection, so I'm going to fix that first. Okay, so those 2 are now working. It was a loose connection just, and I've hopefully fixed the loose connection on the fish light. I'm just going to go and check that. Shouldn't be a problem now. It's a bit hard to see the fish light at this time of the day, but I honestly can't tell if it's lit or it's not, to be honest with you. But we shall see later on when it gets dark. Well, I think it's lit, but it's just too hard to tell. Anyway, I'm not going to worry too much about that. If it's not working, it's not working. I am just too tired now for any more, so that'll have to do for now. But the other ones are working, so that's good. We're getting somewhere. Okay, so the fish light was working. I unplugged it and I could see the difference. It's not easy. Anyway, I've put them into the socket that goes off the daylight sensor. Tested it with the black plastic bag. Works just fine. So that's it for now. I'm going to take down the little solar panel for the lamp that is in the duck house later, so it doesn't blow down when the winds come. Right, the sky's gone grey and the wind's getting up, so that weather that we're expecting might be on its way in already. I got myself a chicken. Joe's going to look at trousers over here. It's cooled down really quickly now all of a sudden, which is rather nice. Right, back from Oman on the market. I'll try and get this video finished now and out on time if I can. Got a set back there with a little mini power cut, which of course sent everything. It was in the middle of processing the video, and I don't have a UPS which will deal with these 2-second power cuts, which we get quite a lot. I should actually buy one, then my computer wouldn't be affected by them. But anyway, I'm going to try and get it done. It's 20 to 6 now, so I try and get the video out at 19:30, so I've got just under 2 hours, so let's see. A very good Monday morning to you, 18th of March, the last full week before Easter week. So got a few things on this week. I've got a meeting tomorrow, a Teams meeting, which will be kind of half the day, which is you know, is a bit of a drag, but not to worry. I do have something to look forward to. I did hint at it in the last video, but basically Thursday the 28th of March is Maundy Thursday. That's the first day of my time off. I've basically taken Easter weekend, long weekend off, Maundy Thursday to Easter Monday, plus Tuesday and Wednesday the week after, so giving me a week off, exactly 7 days off. And we are heading down to Koh Samet. Bit predictable, but that's where we like, and it's easy to get. It's not so easy to get to nowadays as it was, but when we had the direct flights to Rayong, to Utapao, it was a lot easier. But I won't be driving down there anyway after last year's very difficult experience. But we're flying out from here on the same flight, 9:10 in the morning flight that we flew down to Bangkok 3 weeks ago with AirAsia. Anyway, that's what I wanted to tell you about. I did hint at it last week, or in last week's video. Members and Buy Me a Coffee supporters already knew this because they got access to a private video. So that's the plan. So yeah, this week will be a normal week, work and so on, and next week will be a short week, and then off on our little jolly hollies for a few days of sun, sea and sand. Just realised I forgot to mention my passport. I was telling you about what we're doing over Easter, going to Koh Samet. This is the reason why I was in a bit of a panic that my passport would be delayed, because according to what the government passport, His Majesty's Passport Office and what have you tell me, there's a good chance I should get my passport back before Easter, or rather it should be back ready for me to collect before Easter. And the way I've planned our trip is that we have time to collect it on our way between Eka Mai and Don Mueang on our way back. We fly back to from Don Mueang as well, also on AirAsia. Can call in, collect that on the way back, then get the MRT back to the red line and take the red line out to Don Mueang. So that was the plan. So I was in a panic when my card payment didn't go through, because I didn't want it to be delayed. Obviously, there's a chance that it won't be back, and then I'm going to get a message to say you have to come and collect it, and you've only got 30 days to collect it, otherwise they send it back to the UK. So fingers crossed, I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that I will get a message to say that it's been sorted and it's ready to collect, and then I can collect it happily after Easter. That's the plan anyway. Whether that turns out to be anything or not is really irrelevant. I wanted to do something over Easter, so that's what we're doing. However, we could have not gone down to the coast over Easter and just hung around up here somewhere, but I fancied the seaside, so that's what we're doing. Hopefully my passport will be ready. I've come to have a look at this solar fountain. It's not fountaining very well. That one's okay, that's going off the mains. It's only small fountaining because it's watering coconuts as well, but that's being pumped up from the ground. But this one seems to be not fountaining. I think it's blocked, so I'm going to do a little job and see if I can get it working. Well, I've got the pipe, and as you can see, the pump is pumping, but I think the main problem is the fountain part of this that I've made is all full of geg and what have you, and all the floaty things are all falling to bits, so I think I'm going to have to redo them. And then we seem to be pumping some pretty shitty water, but I think that thing is probably very low near to the bottom of the pool at the minute, because the water's so low, so it's pumping out a lot of shit which is getting stuck in that. Well, that turned out to be a lot more hassle than I thought it was going to be, so I make do with it how it is now, but yeah, it's not doing much. Unfortunately, it's sucking up a lot of nasty stuff because it's so near the the bottom now with the pool being low, so it'll have to do. I can't do any more. It's too hot, and it's almost time for work. And just like that, the rain started as predicted. So I'm going in. I'm soaking wet now. I walked a couple of up and downs, just trying to get a bit of blood flowing, but I'm afraid it's a bit too wet for walking now. Good morning, Wednesday, 20th of March. Didn't sleep very well last night. It rained heavy, hard. Supposedly it was going to come the night before and during the day, but it was a bit later than it had been advertised in weather applications that I checked. Anyway, it rained very hard, and of course it's very noisy on our roof, so it kept me up quite a bit. But I'll show you, it's wet. Come out the back here is Oting now, and you can see it's rather flooded. All these rows, it's flooded. One thing that did work, although I didn't have the car actually parked in there, because I put some stuff in there to keep from getting rained on. Sort of, my path seems to work. Normally it would be complete clay, watery mess there, so that was good. As you can see down in the paddies, all very wet. Macro and lotus are alright there in their patch, but wet. And down in the vegetable garden it's very flooded too. As you can see, the vegetable garden is extremely flooded, which is a shame because there are a lot of tomatoes left and they will not survive all that water. Fortunately, they overwatering, they will just swell up and split and be mushy, which is a bit of a shame because we've got a lot of tomatoes and they're very good. But the water is welcome for the trees in Nardongoy. I haven't been over there and I haven't shown you it since basically since we came. We haven't been doing anything with it. Joe's got some plans to do some work there once the rainy season comes in May, basically, before we go back, when the ground is getting wet and soft. But I think she wants to plant some more trees where trees have died. But yeah, we haven't been over there at all and done anything, but it was looking good and our friends are taking care of it, so that's all very well. But as you can see, yeah, it was a heavy rain that fell last night. Right, we come down to the crappy new macro because it's a lot nearer than the big macro. I did say I wasn't coming here again, but we need desperately to get some stuff, and we haven't got much time, and we want to rush up to the house because we've had puppies. I did show you last week and said I think she looks very pregnant, Lamia. Yeah, well, she was. So she's got puppies, 3 little puppy dogs, so we're going to go and see them once we've shopped. One thing about this place, it's empty compared to the other macro. Not just the shelves, I mean the actual store is empty of people, but it does have less of choice, unfortunately. Right, we're done in macro. Yeah, it was better than I expected actually. I was maybe I judged it a bit too harshly the first time. Their meat is not as fresh. That's the problem, really, that we buy a lot of dog meat there. I only bought a little bit because I've got plenty in the freezer, but I needed some out to cook today for them. But anyway, we've come to buy dog food now, and we're on our way up to the house to see these here puppies. But that's our dog food there, that green one, Bingo Star. It's for the dogs at the house rather than for the dogs at the farm. So that's what we're doing. Yeah, Joe's niece said that she was almost out of dog food, so we need to get some of that. Anyway, he's coming now and chucking it on the back of the pickup, and there you go, I'm ready to go. Right, we're here. So let's go and see some puppy dogs. Say hello to Coffee. Hey Coffee. Oh, I didn't. Not your babies, huh? Not your babies, no. Oh, Coffee. He's a good boy. He's a good old boy. I said hello to Don't Mind as well. Now babies are in here. Oh, babies. Oh, small. Alright, Joe's going to cook some bone soup for the dog, so she's got strength to feed her puppies. But there's no gas, so I'm going to go and buy a refill gas up there near the market. Yeah, that's the problem when you don't live and take care of the place. There's like nothing works, nothing's left. You know, everything's run out, and when you come, it's like you've got to just run around getting things together. Anyway, I'm going to get the gas because time's getting on. Alright, well I changed the gas. Joe's cooking the soup, but this stove is also completely knackered and it is changing. The one burner on this side works slightly, the one on that side is completely kaput. So, but it must be 10 years since we bought this stove top, so time for a new one. Anyway, hopefully it'll last long enough for Joe to cook the bone soup for the well, mainly for Lamia, but for the dogs. Good Thursday morning. It's very wet here, so I won't be able to go down in the field. Yeah, it's I'd forgotten about that. I should have put my wellies on. It's all flooded. But not to worry, I'm out with the dogs, as you saw. Puppies at the house, doing well. Joe gave Lamia a haircut because she was rather long and shaggy. She says she's going to do dark mine today as well because the pair of them, they look a bit of a state. And she was very hot and she was very tired, but Joe fed her up. She cooked up the soup with the chicken carcasses and pork bones. And she ate loads, and after that she was tired, so she lay down, rested, and let the pups wean. So that was really good. So of course these pups were not expected, well, apart from the fact that I saw that she was pregnant, we weren't expecting her to have pups, and in fact we were really trying for her not to have them. So they're a bit of an unexpected bonus, but that's good. Anyway, what do I know? Not a lot. It's Thursday, it's getting towards the end of the week. Don't want to tempt fate, but feeling slightly better today than I've been. Slightly better yesterday as well. So I'm hoping that I'm on the road to a period of feeling better, because I have these ups and downs, these periods of not feeling good and then feeling better. And it's been a month or thereabouts that I've not felt very good, but we shall see. Anyway, it's a sunny day again. The cool, wet weather is obviously finished for the time being, and we're back into the hot weather. I think today won't be too hot compared to normal. Then we'll be right back into the high 30s, almost 40 degrees by tomorrow afternoon again. So time to get used to that. The pool thankfully went up a little bit after that very heavy rain on the night before last, so yeah, Tongam appreciates it, at least. Okay, an update on our plans for going away next week. I've just cancelled my accommodation on Koh Samet. The reason being that there was a cancellation date, after which time obviously you have to pay the full amount for the booking. And I'm just not feeling good. I haven't been feeling good for ages, and the minute I start that I think I'm feeling better, I feel bad again. And I don't know, I really don't know whether I've got the energy for going all the way down there and jumping on speedboats and buses and all that. I need to go and collect my passport, and that I will do. What we do other than that, I'm leaving in the balance for the time being. It's a week, well 6 days now. It's Thursday today. Our flight down to Bangkok is Thursday morning. Our flight back from Bangkok is Tuesday evening, late. I may well not go down on Thursday, or I may go on Thursday and come back earlier just to collect my passport, or we may go use those flights and do something else. Who knows? Or we may even end up going to Koh Samet just as planned. It all depends, but at the minute it's not looking great, I'm afraid, and I'm not feeling very clever. Alright, we've come to see baby and mummy. Here's mummy, she's happy today. She's just had some meatballs and some medicine. There's Cafe, stuck round a tree. Are you stuck, Cafe? Oh yeah. There's the puppies, all drinking milk. I mentioned it in last week's video, but this pump isn't working, so I'm just gonna test it. I've just unscrewed the cover off it. I'm gonna switch it on. It has a switch down by here. Let's see what we can find when we use the multitasker. Okay, well, I'm getting a 0 reading on these terminals here, so there's a very good chance that the cable is broken somewhere, so I'm going to check that out. I mean, it's joined up there with tape and whatever, and it's joined up there with tape. So let's see if I can find the culprit. Yeah, coffee! Ho, ho, ho! Ho, ho, ho! Good morning, Friday. Friday. Best weekday of the week, as I say often. Next week's only a 3-day week for me, so the week after is only a 2-day week, so that's that's good. Just got up a bit late. Slept a long time last night. Wasn't feeling good at all yesterday. Hoping for some improvements today. I did get to the house and tried to do a couple of jobs. I need to go and buy some cable and whatever to try and sort that pump out. I think there are problems with the cable. When I came to re-check the wiring, it seems to be damaged. So I'm hoping that the pump's okay and just a bit of cable will do the job. There's a lot of jobs to do there at the house, as you know. So maybe we will go there later. I'm not sure what we're going to do, to be honest with you. Joe wanted to go and do a couple of errands, so and so did I. So we'll see whether we get them done or what we do. But it's Friday, it's hot, but yeah, it's nice. I've chucked one there. It's to the left of him, but I don't think he's seen it yet. And there's, oh, he's found something else. Okay. Alright, the water level has gone down in the vegetable side, apart from in the top corner there, but it's very, very soft now, so I'm not going to venture down there. without having my wellies on, as you can see. Jow's been here walking. Unfortunately, the problem is, as you can see, everything's blown over. We've so many tomatoes, but we're not sure how they will survive the overwatering. They tend to split and become very, very mushy. So hopefully some varieties will be hardier and will survive, so we can eat tomatoes for a while yet to come, because we have such a lot and we've been giving them away by the bucket load. Joe likes to plant tomatoes, but yeah, not so good. Corn is corning. Got a little bit of corn, and we have a lot of beans. Well, same thing there. Joe's been giving them away by the bucket load, beans. So anybody who wants some tam and has got their own papaya, because we haven't got many papayas now, tomatoes and beans, you're more than welcome. Do home again. We are on our way up to the house. Joe's going to do something for the puppies. We've got a dog cage that needs repairing, so she wants to repair that, and I'm in the middle of trying to get this pump to work, so I need to buy some cable, because the old cable is not good, and then I'll be there for the afternoon. And I've got a bit of mixed cables for different things, and an extension lead as well, because I'm doing some jobs at the farm that I want some cable for, and I wanted that extension, the grey one that's underneath, because our water cooler cable's a bit short. And various jars, looking at gardening things as usual. Right, done and do home. Got some blue plastic sheet in here, so Joe's going to do the dog kennel with that. So, right, let's get up to the house. It's getting on. Right, here we are at the house. This building on the other side of the road, over there, it's still not finished, whatever it is. I'm getting a bit of a vibe that it might be a mosque now I look at the windows, but they've been building this since, well, before I had my stroke. After I had my stroke and we first came to Thailand a month later, I was in bed a lot here, and Joe was busy. Her mother was sick, and then her mother passed away, unfortunately. But they were pile driving and doing for this building, and that was 5.5 years ago, and it's still not finished. There's still quite a long way to go to be finished, so I'm really not sure what it is, but it's still being built. But anyway, we are here, and look at the grass. It's actually green after all that rain we had the other night, because we normally would water with this pump that I'm trying to get fixed. Cafe's looking for things that run up under the car. Don't know what he's after. He was chasing something yesterday. Puppies. Puppies. I connected up the pump, and it's pumping. Not sure how much water's down the well, mind. It seems to have just shot out that little bit. We'll see if it comes more or not. Not sure of the status yet, but the pump works anyway. Whether there's any water, that's the next question. Right, looks like the pump's working just fine. I'm going to rewire it after. I just used the extension lead and put a plug on it now. My theory was that the cable that it's wired up, it's got lots of joints, looks like breaks in the cable, so it's pumping just fine. Yeah. Dormi's getting a haircut as well. Poor old dog. Caffe's shouting at me over there. What's the matter, Cafe? Time for a stretch your legs. Good morning, Saturday, 23rd of March. I give myself a trim Last night I was starting to look a bit shaggy, and I hate it when it's like that. So might keep me a bit cooler with no hair. On the other hand, it might be more exposed to the sun. Who knows? Anyway, it's very hot today. I'm not sure exactly what we're doing. We have started doing things at the house that may carry on today. We may need to go and do some get some things here and there. I do need more things from Do Home. There's a couple of things that I forgot, and there's a couple of things that I realised I will now need. So probably need to go there as well. But generally, it's the weekend, so everything's open. We'll see how we get. Yeah. Alright, little walk up and down, get some fresh air, get some of my steps in. I was just thinking about our trip away this coming week. Today's Saturday, so we've got Sunday, Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday before it's time, so we've still got another 4 more days after today. But we really, everything is undecided now what we're going to do. My thought is that we will fly on our flights down on Thursday if all is equal, all being equal. We've been struggling to get up, both of us, in the morning, so how we're going to get up at the crack of dawn and get a flight out at 9 o'clock, I don't know. But yeah, I was thinking maybe we'll just fly down to Bangkok and play it all a little by ear. We've got a flight back on Tuesday, but we don't really need to decide anything or to be anywhere in particular. There was a thought about maybe still going to Koh Samet, and that thought is still very much alive. There's a thought about getting the train down to Hua Hin. I was thinking even of going to Kanchanaburi, but it doesn't look like the trains are running. I'm not sure about that, but I don't seem to be able to find that the trains are running this week, Easter weekend. So I don't know. One place I won't be going is Pattaya. As most of you will know, I can't stand the thought of the place, so I will not be going there. But or even just stay on the outskirts of Bangkok and do a few trips here and there, or just chill out. If we can find a nice hotel with a swimming pool, we can just chill for a few days. Might do us both the world of good. But anyway, we'll see about that as and when the time comes. I am back from Do Home. I don't really have anything to show you there that I haven't shown you before. Unloaded all the blocks, and I've taken the pump down now to see if I can take it apart and see what I can find that's wrong with it. Or rather, I know what's wrong with it, but I'll see if I can fix it. Caffey's had a bit of a trim and a bath, and he smells nice now, and he's very clean, aren't you, Caffey? Yeah, that's a dirty old dog. Hey, back at the farm, unloading water. It's been a bit of a busy day. I don't know that I've filmed all that much of it, but seem to be running around like blue-eyed flies. We did call at the market at Mayupin near the house on the way home, or on the way back. Got something to eat for tonight. Stopped off in the village, got some other bits and bobs, bought some pork in the village, and stopped to get the water. So I need to cook dog's dinner now that we bought this morning, chicken. It's been in the fridge at the house, but I need to cook it because they need it for tonight, and get all this water down and see where we get. Good morning, Sunday morning, 24th of March, a week before Easter Sunday, and still don't know what I'm doing this week coming for Easter. As I say, we have plans. Plans have slightly been put on hold, but are still possible, apart from the accommodation. So we shall see. You're gonna have to watch the next video to find out what we end up doing, because or if we end up doing anything, because it's all up in the air. But I think for this one I'm going to end it now. Again, it's been a little bit of a, I don't know, week really. Not quite sure what's footage I've got and what we've done that's worthy of showing you, but it's a video. It's life, daily life here on the farm, and you know, given our circumstances. So that's it. Thanks a lot for watching, everybody. Really do appreciate your comments and your support, and I will catch you all on the next one from somewhere. Bye for now.